balance. He has brought you down to 0. And then on top of the 0, he adds a minus, which puts you in debt. So he has literally unbalanced you. So what he's saying literally in respect is like all of the nations outside of Israel is unbalanced. Meaning you're not perfect. And people say, oh, no man's perfect. The word says that be ye perfect, even as your Father in the Shemayim is perfect. And he said that the nations are not perfect. They're before him as nothing. It's a balance of 0. Then he goes further and says, you are less than nothing. You are wanting. You are out of balance. You are not on his level. I didn't say it, but he said it. So then he said, now watch this. See, you can see it. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and worthless. Meaning you have no value whatsoever. So now you've been taken down to 0. Now you've been put into debt, right? Negative. Now you've been considered to like just all together. You don't have any worth to you. This pretty much is saying like this: you have nothing that I want that's of any value. Out of all the so-called value that you might assume you have, when it comes to him and the nations all put together as one, he says, I don't want anything from you. You are worthless. So, with that being said, the children of Israel's lives on the face of this earth are the only lives that matter. Everyone else's life means less than nothing. It's worthless. Don't believe me? Let's look.
Who had the camera? Where was the camera? Oh my God, they caught this on camera.
It was one of the most disturbing things that we'd seen on video.
The videotaped beating of Rodney King had left many Los Angeles residents outraged.
It was like the first time we had actually seen it. So it was shocking, but at the same time, it was wonderful. Because now we Americans, we African Americans, we had evidence of our claims of, injustice and mistreatment.
The idea of watching that video originally, give me your reaction to when you saw the Rodney King video. Give me what you felt initially.
I was waiting for somebody to stop it, and the fact that no one came and no one was able to stop it. The Rodney King video in and of itself ignited a culture of wanting to get involved.
I don't think you'd be exaggerating to say this was the first viral video recorded by an individual on amateur equipment. Here we had this video of an event that had just happened. And now today, cell phone videos of horrible events are things we see nearly every day. Back then, this was a whole new ballgame.
There was no way that these officers could not be held responsible for their action. There's no way they could be acquitted. Now we would certainly see justice being done.
The Rodney King video laid the groundwork for Black activism because it showed that this was a level of brutality that no one had ever seen. It also showcased that you really didn't have a choice to not get involved. I think that the Rodney King video was so pivotal in terms of black activism.
What happened to Rodney King without that video would probably never have even made the news. With that video, that Rodney King beating became a huge story.
We, the jury, find the defendants not guilty.
When the officers were acquitted, it literally said that you could beat a black man in the street, the world could see it, and yet it made no difference. So it was more than a betrayal. The message it sent, what it said to me was, as that I was worthless.
Appeals this evening for calm in Los Angeles.
Is it getting better?
It's very hard for me to say that it's getting better. Mothers are still going to be telling their kids to fear for the police, telling their kids to avoid the police at all costs. Because to be honest, there isn't right now anything out there that says that this is going to stop.
That would do it for The Call Part 2. Thank you for watching. Keep a lookout for The Call Part 3. And have a good day. Shalom.